Plagens. You'll be able to hear Plagens tonight here on 560 WQAM, along with Billy Lindsay and Puck Drop 7 o'clock tonight.
Correct.
Sergei Bobrovsky in net. If the Panthers win, you get the next day buy one, get one tenders at Huey Magoo's.
Yep.
And people
buy a 3 tender meal and get one.
There you go. People rave about Huey Magoo's. They have a side of coleslaw. We've talked about this on the show today. Are you a coleslaw guy?
Love coleslaw.
You do? I was way off on that. I said there's no chance that Plagens likes coleslaw. I love coleslaw.
I prefer a vinaigrette-based coleslaw.
So that's a conversation that I think we may have had it off air, but there's the mayonnaise-based coleslaw. There's the vinegar-based coleslaw. And Solana, correct me if I'm wrong, but Solana, you are not a coleslaw guy.
Just give me a Caesar salad, Doug.
Doesn't make any sense.
Nothing wrong with a Caesar salad.
Right, but it doesn't make any sense. Like saying, well, give me cornbread. Like it doesn't.
It's not usually a one or the other, coleslaw or Caesar salad.
Right. Especially with chicken tenders.
Yeah.
A Caesar salad. It doesn't.
What's coleslaw?
Coleslaw is delicious.
People don't want coleslaw.
I used to once upon a time, I thought, what would it take for me to get in the Guinness record book for coleslaw consumption? I'd be all about that.
Really?
Because
that's how much you like coleslaw.
Because I used to go play. I remember when I was like in high school, my friends and I would go to Toledo Mud Hens games, and they used to give you a little side of coleslaw with like the burger or whatever that
at the baseball.
And my friends would give it to me, because I was the only one that liked coleslaw. And I used to say, like, what if I set up a table here and just told everybody, give me your coleslaw, and I'll just keep eating it and try to set some kind of consumption
Because
record.
you can go to Publix, they have the big containers of coleslaw.
And it was a vinaigrette-based coleslaw. If it'd be hard to like in an eating competition go with a cream coleslaw. I just feel like you'd fill up faster on that.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah,
you wouldn't be able to consume as much.
Still cabbage, though. Who wants to eat a bunch of damn cabbage?
Because it's delicious.
It's terrible.
Coleslaw. I love coleslaw.
I know
throw it on a sandwich. It's great.
That's what I'm saying.
Is it a side? Is it a condiment?
It's versatile.
If you get a pulled pork or a pulled chicken salad sandwich, and it's slathered in barbecue sauce, and then they put a big scoop of cold coleslaw on it.
My parents live in North Carolina. That's a big thing there.
Dillsboro, North Carolina.
Never been.
Well, that's where I've been, and I had that pulled chicken sandwich.
Take your word for it.
But coleslaw on top of a barbecue sandwich is fire.
That's it. I would. I'm not going to argue with you. It's great.
There you go.
It's terrible though.
But you've got
meat,
an expert.
Bread. Think about this: bread at bottom, meat. Now let's put a big scoop of cabbage ice cream on top of it.
It's not ice cream, though. I don't know why you say it's ice cream.
I think it's good if you throw coleslaw on like a corned beef sandwich.
Absolutely.
Outstanding.
Absolutely. Isn't like a Reuben or a
that's
Rachel?
What the kraut. Is the Rachel, right? Because the Reuben,
You're right,
they have the kraut,
which is delicious as well.
I'm not a kraut guy.
Love sauerkraut.
Yeah, I'm not a sauerkraut guy.
Love sauerkraut.
Disgusting.
Really?
Yes, it is.
I think we've learned a lot about. I think anything pickled is delicious. Do you like pickle? Because you like a vinegar-based.
I love pickles themselves,
but pickled
onions are good. And I'm not even an onion guy, but pickled onion, game changer.
I was telling Crowder, there's a place that Lori and I go for poke bowls, and they have pickled radishes. And I'm not a radish guy.
Neither am I.
But the pickled radish. Solana, how do you feel about pickled foods?
I like everything pickled, but I don't like pickles. But I do love pickled onions, pickled radishes. They're fire. I'm just confused because, Doug, you're the guy that your favorite food at an Italian restaurant is pizza or like a chicken parm because you want protein. Like, that's always your go-to. But now you're keeping up for cabbage and lettuce and carrots with vinegar in it. Like, I'm just so confused.
Why do you guys keep saying the ingredients instead of the name of the food item? Like that somehow that diminishes.
And there's also been,
do you like French toast or do you like egg-soaked bread?
There's this.
You know what I mean? Like, it does, like there's also what are you guys doing there?
Just because I do like In-N-Out Burger, there's this false narrative that exists that Doug Plagens doesn't eat any vegetables and that like everything I consume is slathered in grease and all this. It couldn't be further from the truth. I do shop in the produce section occasionally, That might shock some people out there, but I will consume vegetables. So it's I'm not just
You've
a
been
burger and fries guy.
unfairly stereotyped by Crowder and Solana, right? They profiled you. They profiled you.
You look the
Let's
part
say
of
it.
a carnivore, though.
Let's say it. You got profiled.
I just think there's a false narrative that exists.
I said he was going to eat it.
People
you
think
said he
I
wasn't
don't.
gonna eat
People
it.
think I
I'm
don't
not
eat
so certain.
vegetables.
Not so certain. Yesterday was National Oreo Day. Now,
Have you had the most Oreo?
Well, I haven't had it yet. I've been dying to have it because I've had mega stuff, but I haven't had most stuffed, which I've heard is fantastic.
And like the cream has like Oreo pieces.
Bits, yeah.
It's outstanding.
Is it outstanding?
I got a bag over at Walmart.
Oh, I am dying to try it, and I can't find it. So what is the top Oreo in the brand line?
I'll tell you what. Honestly, I appreciate all the flavors. The pumpkin ones are good, stuff but you can't beat the original.
Original
Give
or
me
double
the
stuff?
original.
Or mega stuff?
Just the regular, straightforward original.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be your go-to, because I say double stuff really has, to me, because I do like the original Oreo, but the extra bit of cream filling.
All the other ones I appreciate all the flavors. I've tried. I don't know if there are any that I haven't tried.
Have you tried the Oreo Thins?
Yes, I like those a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, why do you think that is? Where did that flaw come from?
I don't think it's a flaw.
That's his favorite one.
I like that one.
one.
I like that one because I can eat a couple of them, and they're lighter. I like
like a
that.
wafer.
Yeah,
It's smooth.
and I'm a wafer guy. I
Isn't
like
that
wafers.
the Shaq gas tank argument then is like, instead of eating just one Oreo, I can have 3. But it equals the one. Like who are you fooling?
The
with
old Yogi
that?
Berra phrase. Would you like your pizza cut into 4 or 8 slices? 4. I don't think I can eat 8.
Yeah, that's what it is, because you guys are doing the same thing. You can eat more of them because it's lighter. But if you eat the same volume by the end of it, what's the difference?
Well, I get more bites.
Right. More
Get
crunch.
more in,
More
and
crunch.
dip more.
It's a mental thing. You get more bites. But I do like, I appreciate all the flavors. But a lot of times when I reach for an Oreo, I want the cookies and cream. I want the chocolate. I want that. I want the conventional Oreo flavor. So, like I said, I like all the flavors. I've tried them all. I can't speak too negatively about any of them because I just love the Oreo concept itself. But the regular Oreo is my favorite. But that most Oreo, that was the best. That was the best gimmick flavor one that they've done. That was the best variation as far as something different goes. But I really like those Thins too.
Thins are good, and the cookie makes the Oreo, right?
Yeah.
It's not the filling.
It's a symbiotic relationship. You need them both.
That's a good word.
It's a great call on that, but it is the cream filling. That, like, you would never eat those wafers, those chocolate.
Yeah, I don't know
wafers
that I would just buy a bag of Oreos with no cream.
Of course, because they've never done that product extension, which is what I'm trying to tell Crowder.
Okay.
They keep adding more.
Now,
cream.
Oreo cereal, closest thing you're going to get to it is the Oreo cereal.
That's all.
What?
That's all chocolate.
Okay,
That's all chocolate.
go eat a bowl of Oreo cereal.
I ate some this morning.
But the pumpkin ones are good. I like pumpkin anything. Pumpkin anything is my second favorite.
Huh.
Next to, yeah.
That's cultural.
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't know where we're going with that. It's your show. I don't know where we're going.
Click back and forth.
What do you think, Carter Verhage tonight? 3.5 shots
we're
on
gonna
goal.
be back on this
You got,
again?
like, what do you think about Carter Verhage?
Not authorized to give this kind of advice.
He tried to talk to you a little bit, throw you off.
Kachuk, 3.5. What are you thinking? 3.5 shots on goal. Anthony Kachuk.
How come every time you want to talk about stats, it involves a half number?
Tried to warn him.
What is the just out of curiosity? Panthers are minus 150 favorites tonight, and the over/under is 6.5 goals. Vegas.
I feel like 6.5 is the over/under for like 75% of NHL games.
It's more than that even.
Okay.
Yeah, rarely you'll get lower, and occasionally you'll get 7. Yeah, Panthers have had a couple of 7s this season. All right, Sergei Bobrovsky in net tonight. Doug Plagens will not break on over-unders, but I think we learned something very important today. Coleslaw.
Coleslaw is good.
Coleslaw's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's there.
And on a pulled pork sandwich, That really is like an or like you say, even like a Reuben or a Rachel.
Yeah,
or,
you ever go to when you
Yeah.
juniors in New York and you get to your table and it's just there?
Oh, that's what I was telling them. At a Jewish deli, like Juniors, Tree was telling me earlier, Wolfie's on Miami Beach, they bring out the coleslaw like you do bread.
Yeah.
They bring out coleslaw and pickles.
pickles, oh,
and, yeah.
so good.
Oh, it's so good.
Why would you do that?
Because it's delicious. I don't.
Not. You
Then I'm
don't give
asking
a-
for more.
Who gives
asking
away
for
their best thing?
more.
Joe Stonecrab doesn't have stone crabs laying on the table because it's their best thing. There's something that's cheap and nasty.
It's not a coleslaw restaurant.
Seems like it. They're giving it away.
The guy, I don't know what he's talking about here.
Coleslaw.
Coleslaw is
That's like you go to the Mexican place and they give you the corn chips.
the tortilla
Yeah.
time of your life.
That's
Tortilla
delicious.
chips.
It's a side. They're giving you a side. They give you the bread.
You know what it is? As you grow up and you mature, you like coleslaw. You can appreciate it. When you're a kid and it's in the little doily cup and you're like, oh, what is this? Although it sounds like you were eting it as a kid.
Yeah.
Anyway, because you were thinking about setting a world record.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, man.
Still would be into that. If anybody
Sorry
wants to back that, I would go for it.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, man. Like your childhood was rough, and I was getting peeling back
Well,
the layer.
when I get it though, because at a lot of places they do make it look like it's just a throw-in.
Right. But
It's the 7th round pick at the end of the trade announcement.
But if
Yeah.
you know, it's a 6th round pick, but it happens to be Tom Brady.
No, it's Mr. Irrelevant. This is
Brock Purdy.
This is our
Mr.
one game.
Irrelevant. Brock Purdy was pretty damn good.
He's not cold.
He is coleslaw.
He's not
He is
coleslaw.
coleslaw. All right, Doug Plagens, listen to him tonight right here on 560 WQAM. Thank you as always, Doug.
Thank you guys.
Always appreciate it.